Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu looks very sus. And because of that reason, a lot of people find it intimidating and they don't want to train in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I'm going to break down the sport aspect and the point system of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to hopefully make it less intimidating and less awkward so you guys can give it a shot one day. All right, so this first position is full guard. This is a neutral position, meaning that my opponent can attack me and I can attack my opponent. Me and my opponent aren't scoring any points in this position. So what I want to do is I want to pass my opponent's guard. In doing so, I'm going to score 3 points. Now, I'm going to either go into side control and maintain this position, or I'm going to go and put my knee on their belly to get an additional 2 points. Now, from here, I can submit my opponent, and once my opponent submits, that's the end of the match. But ideally, I want to go to the best position to attack my opponent, which is full mount. So from here, I'm going to go into full mount. Once I get into full mount, I gain 3 points. And that is how you score while being on top. Full mount, 4 points. If I'm on the bottom, the only way I can score points is by sweeping. Now, a sweep is when I go from being on bottom to being on top, just like so. Now, once I do that, that is 2 points. Now, because I ended up in full mount, that is going to be an additional 4 points. So that move alone just got me 6 points in total. Now, let's say I have an opponent who is in a turtle position. The next way I can score points is by taking both heels of my feet and putting them in my opponent's hips, just like so. Once I secure both feet, or what we call the hooks, this is 4 points for having what we call back mount. Now, I can stay just like this, or I can flatten my opponent out. All right, so another way you can score 4 points is by taking the back in what we call back control. Now, it is important that you get both feet, or what we call the hooks, in. You can't just have one foot in, or you're gonna get the full 4 points. So make sure you get your hooks in and you secure the back to score 4 points.